how much I miss you. I love you, baby. What is up, guys? Your boy Super Mario here, and as you guys can tell, this is a totally different car. Ah, man, I had to drive around my dad's Equinox for the moment since my beautiful car is broken down. Fortunately, my car is having problems starting up. We believe it's a fuel pump starting to break. So we're still looking over it to see if it starts. Today, we called the mechanic. He came and checked it out, and he got it started. This has been a week since I haven't used it, and it's just been there on my driveway. And I've been driving this for the whole week. It has the fuel pump, and as well as the gasket. We find out the head gasket is messed up, starting to break in as well, and it's leaking coolant into the engine, so it's burning up in there, and that's really bad. It's like $1,000 replacement. If not, we'll have to get a new engine, and I'm not planning to do that anytime soon. Although it will be pretty cool, buy a new engine and kind of upgrade it from there, but I don't want to put any money into this car like I previously said in my other vlogs. Other than that, I love driving this little van. It's a family van. It's a 4-door Equinox. It's not that bad. I mean, it's had some issues. We just changed the fuel pump on this as well because it was breaking, but we got it working. And I know there's a check engine light for some reason. We still have to find out what's going on with that. But other than that, it's a cute looking car. Not cute as in bad, but it's cool. It's nice and cute. But yeah, so it's been a hell of a week trying to get my car started and all that, and I was pretty worried it wasn't gonna work anymore. Man, you guys should have seen it. You guys wouldn't tell. I was suffering on the outside, but yep, I was pretty much suffering in the inside. And what the fuck is this guy doing? What the hell, bro? I was suffering so much, I thought it wasn't gonna work anymore. But luckily, we got it starting, and I was like, yeah, it works out. Oh. And it was such a relief after that. But I'm still looking over it. You guys might also notice that the sound, it's a little bit clearer of my voice. That is because I just bought mics. I bought a new set of mics for the GoPro, and it sounds pretty good now. It sounds clear. I checked it out before I even brought it out. Nope, I can't get in there. I checked it out before I even started vlogging, and it sounds really clear. So if you guys have GoPros and I'm trying to get a mic, I'll put some links in the description of what mics I got and all this cool stuff. And I have a little story to tell you guys, and I will tell you guys really, I can't even do anything right now to think about it. I'll tell you guys right after I get out of Stater Brothers. I'm gonna go get some ice cream so I can take it to the base house. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back, and I got me my ice cream, and I got a scratcher, and it seems I won $3. I only paid $2 for it, so that's cool. Winnings of the day. I felt like I was gonna win, so good thing I did. And I'll go trade out some one of these days.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
So I've been sick all week, and the weekend, especially the Valentine's weekend, that thing was horrendous. I was sick the whole freaking day. And I'll go this way then. I was sick the whole dang weekend, and oh my, it wasn't fun at all. I still had to see Bay, so that was good. Give her a nice present. Yeah, I got her like a teddy bear and like a balloon, some chocolates. Yeah, that's a good present, right? Anyways, that's not the story I was gonna tell you guys about. But it's more of a car story. I know I've been talking so much about cars and stuff like that, but that's really what my life revolves around. But this time it's me trying to get sucked into buying cars. So last week I had a couple minutes or so. I get 30 minutes or so to spare before I started my shift, and I decided, hey, why not go to the dealer and check out some cars? So that's what I did. So I walked over to the, I didn't walk over, I drove to the Nissan dealer right there by my job. It's a Nissan and a Honda dealer. So I park and all that and blah, 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 and I just take a walk to the Honda dealer first, just check out the new 2016 Civics, which are pretty cool. I just never thought I would step foot inside a Honda dealer because I'm not a big fan of Hondas. Especially like the Honda Civics. I mean, I like the Honda Civics SIs. Those are pretty cool. And the S2000s, I mean, those are the only ones I would do an exception for. So I walked in there and all that, and you know, pretty happy, you know, just kind of enjoying my day and all that good stuff. And there was this gentleman there, and he asked me if I needed some help or anything, and I just told him that I was just looking for. You know, just looking around to see some prices for a future car, and he questions me with, why future car? Why don't you just get it right now? And that's when I told him I don't have the money for it. I am broke as hell. And I have no credit or no co-signer, so I mean, if I could, I would. If not, then that's how I am right now. I just can't get it. He didn't make a big deal out of it. He just told me, you know, just take care and all this good stuff, and the money will eventually come soon, and I'll be able to get a new car. And he didn't make a huge deal of it. And I just took a nice walk around the Honda lot, and I found some pretty cool cars. I mean, $28,000 for a Civic, it's a little bit expensive, but I mean, I guess you pay what you get for. They didn't have any SIs that I saw, but it was pretty cool. After my walk around the Honda dealer, I decided to just walk over to the Nissan dealer since they're both next to each other. Probably gonna have the GTRs outside or something like that. And I just still had a couple minutes free. I think that's my neighbor. So I'm there. I get there to the main entrance, I guess you could say, in front of the offices, and they had the 370Zs. And oh my god, I can't tell you guys, those cars are really freaking nice. And there was this gentleman that came out as well, and he said, hey, how you doing, buddy? And he just started greeting me and asked me if I needed help, and I told him the same thing I told the Honda guy. Behind him there was this chick that was walking pretty fast, and I thought she was just, you know, leaving the center or something like that, but she approached me and I wasn't aware of it. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? And she just started greeting me, and I forgot her name. Even if I knew her name, I wasn't gonna mention it. So I told her, oh, my name's Mario, and all this on my reason of being there. That same thing I told the Honda guy, you know, just checking out some prices, checking out some different brands for future cars and all that. And she saw me looking at the 370Z. She asked me if I wanted information on it, and I said, well, of course I would like some information on it. It's a really fine car. And she just told me to hold up. She was gonna give me a brochure with all the information for the car, and so she went inside. I was sitting there for about 2-3 minutes or so looking at the 370 Nismo. Oh my god, that car is gorgeous. I freaking love it. And if I had the money for it, I would buy it, but it's $40,000 or something like that. It's a really expensive car, but like, again, you get what you pay for, and oh man, you're getting almost 300 horsepower right out of the dealer. I mean, not bad. It's not bad. You can upgrade it. So she comes back now, and she is walking with this Indian guy in a suit. I'm pretty sure it was like one of the top sales guys in there or something like that, and he looks scary. I don't know. It looked really intimidating. Right at that moment, I knew they're gonna start sucking me up and trying to buy the car, because oh man, that guy looked like if you didn't buy anything, he would just chop your head off or something. And no racism intended, because I know you guys will correlate that with ISIS and him being Indian. Anyways, so he showed me, well, he didn't show me anything yet, but he asked me the same things that everyone asked me, what's up, what we're doing here and all that, and I just repeated myself. And I told him that I was looking for a nice sporting looking car, you know, like the 370Z. It was a pretty cool car. I was kind of interested on it and all that, but I'm pretty sure they thought I wasn't gonna be able to afford a 370Z because of the price, and me as a young guy making less than what the minimum wage. I don't think I was gonna be able to pay that. So the guy, he said or asked me if I wanted to go check out the Nissan Sentra SR, which is a total downgrade from the 370Z. Oh man. So I agreed with it, and we went to check it out and all that. Took me outside of the car and all this, and then the chick said, okay, hold up, let me go get the key. And I let her know that this moment, I only had a couple minutes before I started my shift. She hurried up. I guess she hurried up. I don't know. I guess she tried. And went for us. And she went inside. She got the key, and then she showed me around the car. And she took me inside. She showed me all the modes that they had. A sport mode, which is the only reason why that car was sporty, because of this sport mode button. And that was about it. And then she made me sit in the back seat and then the passenger seat, and she left me there for a couple minutes, and she asked me for my license, and my dumb ass gave her my license without asking what was the reason for it. So once she went back inside, I was there practically just waiting for 2 minutes, and then she came back out with a folder full of papers, and that's when I knew shit was about to start to go down. She was gonna want me to sign stuff, but I wasn't gonna do it. So we drove around on this empty lot next to the dealer, I guess you can say, and then she said, all right, let's switch. And that's when I knew it was a test drive and all that good stuff. So we went on the test drive afterwards, and came back to the dealer, and then she said, oh, how do you like the car? And I told her how I like it, pretty good and all that, blah, blah, blah. And she took me inside because she was gonna give me a brochure. And at this moment, I've already called the work that I was gonna be late because she was taking forever. So she left me sitting there for about 2 minutes again, and she comes back with no paperwork or anything, and she sits down next to me and starts talking to me about my sunglasses. Oh, are those Ray-Bans? It's trying to get the conversation going, basically. And at this moment, I'm just like pissed off and annoyed that they're not letting me go. But it was my fault for setting foot there. And then the Indian guy takes forever to come to me and starts asking me how to like the car and all this, and gives me the payments for the car. They were gonna give me a $2,000 deductible instead of $24,000. I was gonna pay $22,000, and the payments would be $300 something a month. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that either way. So I just stood up and I said, thank you for your time. I'm really late to work now. Appreciate the test drive and all this, but I have to go to work. And I just stood up, walked out the door, and literally ran to my car. Oh man, all those games they play with you, just trying to buy a car. But I told them at the beginning, I'm not gonna buy anything. But these people don't understand. But that was a little story that I had to tell you guys real quick. I'm here at the base house, and I got my ice cream here. So I'll see you guys later on. Hopefully I post a longer video. And again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the new audio, and I'll see what I can do to make it better. All right, thank you guys. You have an awesome day like always, and peace out.